to. Fortunately, Penumbra really didn't have that. I mean, it kind of did. Like the infected wandering around had kind of their junk exposed, but they were monstrous, so I didn't really feel like it was as big of a deal. Anyway. The new Amnesia is coming out later this year, right? So that's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to that. Hey, Fox, welcome. So I've got a fair amount of editing to do for existing live stream videos. I have to edit, like I was mentioning, the stuff for some of the videos for Downfall. I also have to edit the sound, apparently, for several, maybe not all of them, but several of my Call of Cthulhu series. Apparently, the game volume was really low. So it's kind of this long, drawn-out process. It's a little difficult to explain. Maybe I can... Oh, can I not... Can I... Okay, I want to not be there. I want to be here. Okay. Oh, for this... Can you stop, please? Not unless I do that, right? So, no matter what, you're going to be in this sweeping, moving mode or something stupid? Okay, now I can go. Okay. So, I'm going to show you just very briefly what I'm kind of doing here. Let's do this and this. This isn't especially large. But if you look at this window here, see this space where it's like flat pretty much? So this is Audacity, a free sound editing program you can get. So these spikes here are places where I was talking. These other spots are places where the background music and sound effects would have played. These are not completely empty. They're just so quiet that they don't really register in this current view. So what I'm doing currently is I took the videos... because I record my videos as I do this too, right? So I took the video from one of those recordings of a part of Call of Cthulhu, okay? I used a program to pull out the audio out of the video. That's how I got it on this track here, okay? That's how I got it on this track here. Okay, so this part right here is the background music, and these spikes are where I'm talking. Anyway, so I pulled out the audio... So I have a copy of it, and then I also have this. So what I'm doing is I'm basically completely muting the background music or the background sound effects and music on these parts. Initially, that's step one. Then step two, I pull the same soundtrack out and drop it below. So you'd have a second copy of this right below here. I will then take this... Okay, and I will use this for the speaking. Okay, and then the reverse will be all the game music and stuff, and I'm gonna magnify the volume of that a lot so that you'll hear the game, but you won't hear the game over my voice because this will be just my voice, and I'm gonna maximize like increase the sound on that. So hopefully I'll find a balance between game volume and my speaking. And I also have to be careful not to magnify the game volume too high or it'll get distorted. But anyway, that's kind of a process I'm going through at present to try to fix things. It doesn't mean that I'm there or that things are going to be fixed anytime soon, but that's what I'm going through. That takes quite a while to do though. So, and I don't even know how successful it's going to be. We'll have to see. I have those, and what are they? They're just leaves, fruits from the strange African plant. Very particular smell. See, I might end up putting these on that burner up above, upstairs, on the stove, but I still need a container to put them in, right? I don't know. None of the pots or pans or anything in the kitchen are available for me to use that way. So I don't know, and out in the garage, all of the buckets and stuff there are inaccessible. In the basement, all of the cans and things there are inaccessible, and the one bucket is inaccessible. They don't let me interact with them. next to the painting room, the kind of unfinished room that has a little small shelf up above where we got some kerosene before, cans in that room, either up above or not, are also not accessible. You're feeling melancholy? Well, hopefully this will improve things, but I don't know. This isn't exactly the get in a good mood genre of game, so I'm not really sure. Okay, what do my notes say? Let's see. Okay, let's see. So we have... We'll just start here. Some of this will be stuff we've already done, but we'll just do this here. Well, don't feel like you have to. If you're really not feeling well, like you're really not in the mood or whatever, you don't have to stick around. I mean, I wouldn't want you to feel like you have to or something, right? Sometimes you're not in the mood. If you're like, but I still want to help out your Twitch stuff, or I mean, you could leave it running and turn down the volume or something, or just turn it off completely. I don't care either way, but I'm just saying, like, don't feel obligated for anything, right? Just if you're not in the mood, then you're not in the mood, and just, you know, that's fine. Okay, so we'll start right here. I didn't find much inside the crypt, except that a body was missing. It's likely that both James and Catherine were buried together. In spite of the murder, and I know that Catherine is dead for sure, but James, the plot is thickening. I tried sitting at my desk. I just one more try, but it was useless. My efforts have been fruitful, and I have managed to retrieve a key that was lost in the greenhouse, although it seems to me like someone lost it on purpose. I wonder where it will open. A drawer in the study provided me with further relevant revelations of the Blackwood's drama, and a very tempting box, except I need to know a code to open it. I can't even look at the typewriter. My stomach aches every time I'm inside the room, and I feel sick as I get closer to it. So, okay, well, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, if you like being here, and if that helps you at all, like, makes you feel better or whatever, that's fine. And you don't have to do a lot of commenting either. I just want to make sure, I mean, I think you realize this too, but just in case, want to make sure you don't feel like you need to be here like it's your duty or something like that. Just, you know, if you want to be here, great, and if not, that's fine too. Okay, last time I wrote down several possible numbers for the combination, none of which worked. So, is there more stuff upstairs we've not read that might have a number? So the deed of the property that's in the safe up there, we already tried numbers from that. I tried numbers from the newspaper clippings, well, the two that I could read up in the attic. I already tried looking at the journal entries over there. Journal entries in my room, the room where I'm staying. Journal entries over there in the drawers. Including it's not a journal entry, but the letter that was there revealing the, I think, affair between, whatever her name is, Ms. Blackwood and Christopher. Up in the room where the mask is, there are letters on the side. We already used those and tried dates from those. We tried dates from whatever of the crypts we were able to read. I don't think there were any dates in the baby's room, right? Well, the baby's potential room. I went back in there and looked, and while there were numbers on the blocks, they don't really set out as like 5 numbers in a row, or you want these numbers of all the different blocks. None of that stuff really indicated specific numbers. So that didn't work. We looked at the corners of the 2 paintings up at the top of the hall over here and did not find anything that we wanted to use. don't think so, but let's go back to the dark room where the photographs were being developed. See if there's maybe something in there. In the drawer, which drawer? I believe we've looked at all the drawers we were able to. I don't know. This one still is one that we cannot open. The one in the study there still cannot be opened. That's against the wall. There's no drawer over in this room. Or the room with the phone. There's one on the second floor, I think. But I don't think we found anything in there to use either. The baby's room? Is there a drawer in the baby's room? Oh no, there are several. We looked in those though, and I don't think there's anything in them. I think they're all pretty much empty. Like the drawers were there so that when the baby would arrive, they could put clothes and things in there. But I don't think they ever actually ended up having the baby's drawers filled with anything. So we could grab that, but no. Nothing here. There's this. This doesn't, I mean, all this does is, it's just that. And I don't believe either of these have a number. We can't flip them. So, no numbers on those. This, if there is a number, we can't read it. We can't flip that or clean it or anything. So these right here, we can't actually look at. They're there. Drawer here. This, we need 5 digits. This is 1856. So we'd need one more digit. We have more than one if we can't want to count these numbers up here, first and second. And that's the only thing in that drawer. We can look over here again, but last time we looked over there, it was just, and no numbers on those. Hey, there's photography stuff, but you can't actually do anything other than say that they love photography. This is just junk, is all they say about that. This has nothing in it you can even analyze. And finally, the bottom drawer here is empty. Like I said, I do not believe, I could be wrong, but I do not believe any of these photographs have any kind of numbers on them. This is the chapel, but there are no numbers on any of these. Or that. See, and we cannot grab these buckets. Although at this point, I don't know that we need the buckets, right? Because we already found, with that hose, we found how to loosen the soil to remove the shovel. Nope, nope, nope. Sure not. I don't know, Silhouette, do you have any ideas? Let's see. Already, like I said, checked out the crypt, so going out there is not gonna give us anything new, I don't think. Did we look down in the basement for a number? There might be a number down here, possibly. I don't know if there is, so there could be. I think no, because if you're supposed to get a number from here, this small one that's a little bit difficult to read, or is actually pretty difficult to read, it's too like what do you call it? Blurred on the numbers. I don't think those would be ones they would expect you to be able to use, right? Because you'd have to be able to read the numbers to be able to know what to input, right? Friday, November 4th. I can't tell what that date is. So Friday, November 4th, something, but that number is too blurred. If you can make the number out, let me know. But I can't. I really can't tell what that says, and I can't zoom in. So. Find a drawing of a door and walk toward it instead of opening it? Maybe. I mean, it's always possible, I suppose. For children teething, Mrs. Winslow's soothing syrup. There's no number on the side, right? No. Okay. I don't see any numbers here. All right, let's. I'll go back to the baby's room, Faux Fox, to see. I mean, I don't know that anything will be there, but it doesn't hurt to try, right? Sorry, I got an itch in my ear. Okay. We have to go up again for the baby's room. Not that one? Maybe it's the next one. Ah, it's this one, I think, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, did I? No. Crap. What? Oh yeah, you can't because there's a glitch. I forgot. There's a glitch, so you can't actually see the rope, but the rope is there. Forgot about that. I was like, what the crap? I swear. Okay. Oh yeah. There are drawers here. Oh, maybe the drawers have something. I don't remember. I feel like they didn't, but maybe they did. I mean, there's technically stuff, but I don't know if there's anything we could look at. I don't remember there being anything we could actually read or anything. There's this. Oh, yeah. There is this. Is it this, maybe? 00420? Could be. I don't know if I wrote that down last time or not. Okay, let me, I don't even know where I was keeping track of that. Here we go. So 00420. That might be it. I mean, it's 5 digits. So that definitely could be it. 7 August 1961. So we could say that. Also possibly the 9th of August, just in case. That's a possibility. All right. Unreadable stuff up there. Could you imagine going in this room at night and this freaking thing like gets all up in your face because it's haunted or something? Yeah. See, if there weren't letters all over the wallpaper, the letters up here might potentially be significant, but I don't think those help you because it's just a bunch of letters everywhere, pretty much. See, the thing is also when you zoom in on this, you actually can't interact with anything. So I don't know that there's really anything to do with those. If you can't do, like, actually manipulate anything or even examine it, like, I don't know what the point of the zooming in is. I mean, I guess you could also say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. But see, there's also then what numbers do you take? Because there's like a 2 here, but an 8 here. Probably the ones on top if you're going to do it. Let me write those down too. So this, if this is an O, this is going to be a 9, right? Because they're all in the bottom right corner. So you have to rotate the block in your mind. So that's a 9. 0, 9. 7. Can't read this, so if we just assume this one, 7, 8. That's the only way I could see that working. I don't even know if that will work, but that's the only way I could see that working. Okay. All right. We'll leave the baby's room. I don't know why he doesn't just... Well, I guess he hasn't found one. But if he could find a sledgehammer, I'd just bust the bricks. Forget what Blackwood was trying to do. Just bust the bricks anyway. I mean, if nothing's actually in there, there's not actually a danger. So there's no point in keeping it shut, right? If there were something inside there, that'd be different. Under. That's not the guy, the one by the same guys that did. No, that's inside. I don't think I don't remember that one. I actually don't remember that one. Oh, by the way, I know you were gonna buy it for me, but you were doing it, I think, just to make sure I did it. So I have To the Moon or whatever it's called. I actually have that now. I've bought that. It's in my Steam library. So tomorrow, I believe we're gonna play that. So hopefully you can make tomorrow's stream because we'll play To the Moon tomorrow. I don't know about Under though. I don't remember that one. Doesn't sound familiar. So you probably gave me a link and I just haven't checked out the game yet. Under, huh? Okay, let me write that down. Okay. Wrote it down to make sure I check it out. Okay. So we have 00420 was the first one. 00 4 2 0. Nope. No worky. Okay. What else did we have? 17 August 1961. That'll be, if August is just 8 and not 08, I guess we could do that. Nope. 90978. Oh, wait. Let's do the reverse. So we did 17 August. Let's do August 17th. Nope. Okay. We had 909. Seven, 8. Nope. So none of those. So we still don't know the combination. We already tried this date. So, no, and I believe we looked at these also and did not find any dates on them that could be useful. Well, this has journal entries, but it only has month and year, month and day. It doesn't have year. So that gives us, even if we do 2 digits for the month, that's 0224 or 2402. That's only 4. We need 5. So that won't match any of those. Whoops, not what I meant. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay, so I can't move this just a little or anything. Several barrels and then a bucket, but even if this is referring to somewhere on the property, I'm not sure where this is. And he just says, when he looks at the sheet music, that he can't read it, basically. Huh. This isn't going to add up to enough numbers, I don't think. I mean, it's 3 numbers. If you had 2-digit hour, like 12, it'd be 4 numbers. So... There's obviously something we're missing somewhere, but I don't know what is going to give a 5-digit number that we might need. You're going to play all day until we finish it? To the moon? I don't know about that. I mean, depends on how long To the Moon is. I'm not going to play like 10 hours or something crazy. But, I mean, over time I will, but not all in one sitting. It's not healthy to stream for hours and hours and hours and hours, right? That's not healthy. I do that once a year. I do 24 hours. And then sometimes here and there during the year, I might stream for 3 or 4 hours on a given night or something, but I'm not going to do like 12-hour sessions or something in between my 24-hour streams. That's ridiculous. Ridiculously long. Yeah, there's no number on this or anything. I don't know. Do we know enough to potentially dig up a body or something? I mean, we have a shovel now. And I'm pretty sure he did say, or the paper said that she was buried in the garden, right? Let's go up to the attic and read one more time what exactly the description by the lady said. Oh, we have an additional? Oh, I didn't know we had an additional paper to read. Well, let's do this one then. The article wasn't as informative as I had hoped, but there was a phone number scribbled on the page. Bailey. Okay. Bailey. 01665 65217. See maybe if we can call them. I mean, I'm willing to play for a few hours. Like, we could do more than even a couple. I don't know if you have to work tomorrow and like what time you free up or what time you'd be able to watch or anything like that. But I could start like an hour earlier and maybe go an hour later. We could go like 4 hours maybe. I have no idea how long the game is. That might be way too much time too. I don't know. But okay, let's try calling the person at this number, this Bailey person. Oh, you know what? I actually go across is faster this way. I don't have to go through doors. Since I'm already here. It's around 4 hours? Wow. Okay, that's assuming it takes me as long as other people and not longer, but that's fine. Alright, let's try this. So, Bailey was 1 6 6 5 6 5 2 1 7.
Hi, are you Mr. William Bailey?
That's me. And you are?
Yes, my name is Michael Arthate. I'm a journalist for a local newspaper in Rothbury.
I see. And what's this all about?
Well, you're the former police chief of this town, aren't you?
Indeed. I served many years ago.
And you were once in charge of a famous, or should I say, infamous case here?
Bloody hell. Don't tell me this is about James Blackwood.
Well, yes, I'm writing a story for my newspaper. The most famous police cases of Northumberland.
Have you got any idea how many times I've talked about this? Go to your nearest library. I'm sure you'll find plenty of information about Blackwood there.
Please, Mr. Bailey, I beg you. It won't be the same if I can have the information from someone who was there, and no less than the renowned William Bailey of Rothbury.
All right, son, spare me the nonsense. What is it you want to know?
Well, in the first place, what did Ava Mariani see exactly?
She saw enough, son. James Blackwood was dragging a shape into a hole in the garden. At first, Mrs. Mariani couldn't realize what it was, but eventually she made out the dead body of Catherine Blackwood with a serious wound.
And Blackwood was automatically deemed guilty?
He was found digging his wife's son.
Why did James Blackwood never appear before a jury?
When you're someone as renowned and famed as James Blackwood was, you can pretty much avoid the authorities. However, you can't avoid justice. And justice was brought upon James Blackwood.
Justice? How?
He died shortly after the accusation. You should know about that.
What happened to Dr. Christopher Milton?
How should I know? You bet your life that slimy worm was up to something. I couldn't prove it, though I spent years investigating him. A shame we couldn't implicate him as much as James Blackwood.
Are you saying he could have had something to do with the murder?
Blackwood and Milton were very intimate. Milton did the impossible to aid his friend, and even clear his name after he died. You do the math.
And was ever determined the cause of death of Catherine Blackwood?
Yes, partly. Mrs. Mariani managed to see her throat was slit open. Ripped, she would say. It must have been horrible for the poor girl.
Still, everything sounds so vague, as if something were missing.
Are you questioning my performance on this case, son?
No, sir, not at all. I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, why a proper autopsy was never done.
An autopsy to whom?
Please, sir, this is very important to me, and I could really use your help. I'm trying to fit all the pieces of this mystery together.
Mystery? What mystery? You must be one of those people that just love splitting hairs, don't you?
I don't think I understand, sir.
Listen, son, that cold-blooded bastard murdered his wife, God knows why. But he and his fancy doctor did the impossible to hamper our investigations. You don't have
There's always a reason behind a murder. Nobody has ever found out why Blackwood did what he did.
Psychopaths don't need any reasons, and James Blackwood turned into one, precisely.
There's got to be something else. I can't believe Blackwood flipped just like that one sunny day. It doesn't make any sense.
People flip, son. You can be flipping right now without knowing it.
Well, then tell me how Blackwood reacted when you pulled his wife from beneath the ground.
I beg your pardon.
I mean Catherine Blackwood's body when you dug in the garden of the manor.
Like I said, they hampered the investigation. We never managed to set one foot inside the manor. What kind of bloody journalist are you, son?
But are you telling me you never actually retrieved the body?
That's exactly what I'm telling you. Now, if you don't mind,
But wait, this doesn't make any sense.
stop wasting my time, damn it. I was enjoying my retirement until you had the brilliant idea of calling me. I don't want to hear anything else about this case ever again.
Please, Mr. Bailey, don't...
Leave me alone.
Hello, is this at Bailey's? I would like some cream liquor. Liquor. Nice. Yeah, you've not been waiting on me any 17 damn years. Try again. 7 years maybe. 17? I haven't even been doing YouTube for 17, let alone like streaming or anything. Okay, I'm assuming time has gone forward. Yeah, it's noon now. So now go out to the garden and dig up the body, maybe? I have no idea where the garden is in comparison to anything else. Can't go this way, apparently, so it's not over there, I guess. Or there. Where'd the garden be? So this is the garage. It doesn't look like a garden currently. Okay. Felt like 17 years. Aww. Yeah, yeah. Well, there's no garden there, at least that I could tell. Where in the crap is the garden, I wonder? And being the greenhouse, I assume this is not the garden. But I could be assuming wrong also. See, this isn't a... I mean, it's just a single tree. This isn't the garden at all, right? Is it useful? Yeah, I don't think anything that way. I still can't figure out where the garden is supposed to be, though. Something like here on the side? I mean, obviously, if it's not being taken care of, I suppose the garden would be a bunch of dead plants at this point, right? So it doesn't have to have flowers or anything, but I'm not even able to examine some of this, a lot of the stuff that I would expect to if I were gonna. Yeah. There's nothing in there. It's not even 10. I was not doing YouTube in 2010. I started YouTube in May, early May. No, like 28th of April in 2012. That's 8 years. And you did not join my channel until at least a year into my YouTube career. So it would have been 7 years max. Ms. Exaggeration Pants. Where the crap is the garden, and how do I get there to attempt to dig anything up? Is it back toward the crypt? I don't know. If you were burying her, I suppose you would want to bury her somewhere like back here. So if somebody was visiting or whatever, it would be less likely that they would see him. Because he'd be back here, not out where everybody going by would be. See, it looks like you could potentially go through here, but you don't get any kind of an arrow or anything, so maybe you don't go that way. See, you could totally go through there, but the game won't let you. What the heck? Where the frick is the garden? Is that just... Yeah, see, I'm not seeing the remnants of a garden here by the crypt, although there are places that look like they could be. 7.8. No, 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 no. You were not on my channel. You were not on my channel in August of 2012. You didn't start watching stuff till 2013. I don't even think I ever met you until like the end, very, very end of 2012, if that even. I still feel like it was probably more like 2013 when I met you, but definitely not August of 2012. There's no friggin' way. Ah, why do none of these go through? So is there actually a garden on this property? Because I'm not seeing anything. Man, stupid fat hobbit time. This is totally stupid fat hobbit. Like, what the frick? How in the... See, this could have been a garden at some point, but nothing's interactable. None of the ground lets you even examine it. So, good luck getting a shovel to do anything. All right, if I go back in 8 years almost since Broken Sword, yeah, forever, so long ago that I did the first game, right? That I did the playthrough of the first game. I did Broken Sword 5 was like 6 years ago, I think. That was 2014, if I remember right. Okay, none of the pictures out here are anything on the property. But if I go back into the dark room, maybe something here will give me... So there's this. See, when I'm over here, I can't go around the side or anything. So how the crap would I don't understand how I would use that potentially. That information's not helpful. Alright, let's see what he says with the updated journal. Reading the article about Blackwood's death was almost fruitless, except that there was a phone number on the main page. It would seem like someone was planning to phone Mr. Bailey. I wonder if that call was ever made. I have just spoken with the retired policeman, William Bailey. I can barely believe what I've just heard. Catherine Blackwood is still buried in the garden. But what about Blackwood, then? James Blackwood, I guess, is what he's referring to at the end. Yeah, in the garden. Yeah, BS, dude. There's no damn garden on this property. Where the frick? I wonder, can I don't think so, but let's try something. I don't think this will work, but let's try it anyway. Okay, let's go out. Can I just go down, down, down into the garden below instead of going to the kids' room? No. It won't let me. Just up. Damn. Okay, so that won't work. That's unfortunate. But this isn't gonna have. This is just the building. It's not gonna have garden anything, right? Yeah. Nope. So at the greenhouse, yeah, I can't think of anything at the greenhouse right now that I would want to use or interact with. Cannot get in the chapel yet. The crypt's been a few times, and I don't believe there's anything there. The garage is obviously not a garden, and I don't think there's anything really in the garage left, except for the bicycle, which we apparently cannot currently use to unhook. The light and its motor. Basement still has that cover plate that I haven't been able to remove yet. And there's the door that opens to the furnace. You can crawl in and go a ways, but we're not doing that now. We only could do that one night. Why is that? How do you even get to the garden, let alone? That may not be the next step either, right? I don't know. We may not need to go to the garden yet. We will at some point, I assume. And maybe we don't do that yet. As much as I wanted to, couldn't even approach the typewriter. Gosh, I don't know. I'm not thinking of where I can go. I don't think that's helpful. It's also possible, maybe not likely, but it's also possible Bailey might be the number of the combination too, like Bailey's last digit to Bailey's number. Like I said, I think it's a stretch, but it's possible. Nope. Too far. Yeah. So no part of Bailey's number. or a wannabe British. I think the guy in this is supposed to be an American author, but he's like from snooty American society, so he affects certain speech, right? He uses certain language to sound more prestigious or whatever. So he's using like British slang and stuff. Now, Officer or Chief Bailey, that we were on the phone with just a little bit ago, and Jerry, our normal, like the real estate agent that hooked us up with this place, they're both British. But the guy we're playing, Michael Arthate, he is American, I believe. But like I said, he's a total fake. Like, pretends he's all high society and junk. He's not really. I don't know that we didn't ever do anything with that glass even. So we have a stone now, or a rock. We have a shovel. We have leaves. Things we picked up we picked up last time, actually. I don't know. Still, we're at some point we're going to use this wire, right? But because we took it off the crypt doors, but I don't know when we're going to use it or what for. Fire's still burning, so that's nice. So I can't even get closer to these windows to look out them. So if they overlooked the garden, it wouldn't be helpful because I can't see anything. What year did they lose the baby? That would have been 1963, I believe. No, 1961, I believe, is the year. That either closes or opens the blind or the curtains, but I can't interact anything behind here, so that's also not going to be the garden. Even if it's where the garden once had been, it's not the garden in terms of my being able to access it. I can't think of what I need to do still. The current year is like 1981 or something like that. So it's about like approximately, I mean, obviously 1981 would be only 12 or, wait, 63. Sorry. That'd be about, yeah, it's about roughly 20 years, I believe, after the events happened that we're here. Maybe. We technically, well, based on what Chief Bailey said on the phone, James Blackwood is dead, but it's possible James Blackwood's not dead either, right? But yeah, it could be like a weird, mostly solitary child, grew up and became an adult, and now the adult is a bit psychotic or something. Yeah, it's always a possibility. I don't know that I would expect that, but that is a possibility for sure. Well, I don't know. I'm not able to think of anything at this point. I'll take that off for a minute. I mean, I'm struggling a little bit, but I'm okay. It's just when I have these long stretches trying to think of stuff, my mind starts wandering, and if it wanders too much, then I start to fall asleep. But it's more because I'm trying to think of stuff, not anything to do really. I mean, I'm trying to think of stuff in the game, but I mean, it doesn't have to do with the game being just walk around or whatever. It's just trying to figure stuff out. Also, if my stupid air conditioning would stay on, you know what? Give me 1 second. I'm going to turn it, instead of auto coming on, I'm just going to turn it and keep it blowing. Give me 1 second. Now it should keep blowing, and the cold air will help too. But I still don't know, like, I don't know how to get to the garden. I don't know how to open up the chapel. I don't know how to find the combination for that one box. So we have at least 3 things. They might be in a certain order, and they might also be unrelated except to the story as a whole. But at least 3 things that I don't know how to do. That are a bit of a problem. Okay, I'm going to go into the crypt itself. Go downstairs and see if there's any way I can use the shovel inside the crypt or something. But I mean, it's supposed to be the garden, but there's no bloody garden. There's no friggin' garden anywhere. It's just stupid this junk, but nothing you can interact with. There's no analyze, let alone, hey, use your shovel, buddy. Stuff around here. You can't go through these gaps. So, I don't friggin' know. Sorry about that. Yeah, it sucks when you don't have AC for sure. I'm fortunate that I have that. Well, 1, that I have it available, and then 2, that I can afford to pay my bills and stuff so that I can keep it running, right? Because that's the other thing. You could have central air or something, or even a swamp cooler or something in your apartment or your house or whatever. But if you can't pay the bills to get that to happen, that's a problem, right? So... see, like something like here, you could look outside or something potentially, but if I go outside, I can't go to either side of this building, which is ridiculous pants. Like, why can I not just walk over here and around? But I can't. It won't let me. I cannot go this way. And I can also not go this way. And if I go back 1 this way, and try to then go on these other sides or whatever, I don't have anything on the ground that I can interact with. I can't wander over to the sides here or here. Like, it even looks like there's a thing right there, like a table or a gravestone or something, whatever, some stone something over there. But I can't get over to that either. Like, it won't let me walk over there. So I can't interact with that either. This is, like, confusing. Why? How am I going to ever get to the garden and do anything in the garden? Or how could I ever go to the garden and dig in it if I can't ever reach anywhere outside of what we've already done? Oh, so you'll actually be able to get it turned on at some point? Well, that's at least something, I suppose, right? Seeing 1 dead body inside the crypt was enough for me. Alfred B. Blackwood, 1802 to 1821. Claire, I think Claire A. Fogelson, 1892 to 1941. Don't get the first name. Something Blackwood, 1912 to 1921. It says they're too badly eroded, but a rap person that died in the line of duty. Oh, Rap Blackwood or something? Okay. not going to do anything with those. See, in the ground itself here is not giving me any kind of icon to indicate I could try digging, so that's not going to work. Where the crap is the damn garden? I don't understand where the garden's supposed to be. I have this stone that I'm going to be using for something at some point too, but I don't know what I'm going to use the stone for. Because the baby's creeping around upstairs? Nah, well, I mean, with a curse it's possible, I suppose, right? Supernatural things going on, that's always a possibility, yeah. But, I mean, if there were... There is, right? But if there were not supernatural things going around, that wouldn't be a thing, right? Because the baby died. But since there are supernatural things going on, curses and whatnot, obviously that's always a possibility. I just do not understand where this magical garden is supposed to be. Because I wander around, I don't find a damn thing. So I don't understand, like, where... He's a man now. Yeah, I knew you didn't mean knock, yeah. He's a man now? Yeah. Well, maybe, but... Okay, where am I gonna find... I just don't know. I already tried this before. Wasn't useful. This looks like almost like a mail slot. A hole maybe you would put coals or something in to bake up in here or something. But pretty sure I've already tried this. Didn't need to be oiled, yeah. So I don't know. Dude, I know, they're just rude, right? Like, okay, if you're gonna come at me and try to eat my face, the least thing you could do at a minimum is announce that you're there. So I know it's coming, right? Such a rude undead, man. I feel like this is important at some point, but it doesn't ever seem to point to anything that I can really analyze more closely and get anything out of. It like never seems to work. So I don't even know. I tried this number, and I think I've tried this as well, just in case. And then I've also tried this. Let's see. 11 November 1960. I mean, I guess technically I didn't do Halloween of 1960. I mean, it's, at this point, it's grasping at straws, right? I don't feel like we've had any evidence to indicate that it would be that date. But I suppose it doesn't hurt to try it anyway. Worst case is just going to be where we still are. Do nothing with these. I don't know what we do with this either. I forgot about that, but I don't know what we do with that. Didn't need to be oiled. Didn't need to be wired up, I'm assuming. Didn't need to be smashed. Screwdriver? Probably not pliers. I'm sure not pliers nor shears. That doesn't make any sense, right? This is gonna be way too big to use on it, I'm assuming. You don't want to scratch it, really, probably. What else might you use? I mean, obviously smash it with a hammer, probably not. Couldn't hear anything out of the ordinary. Don't have a need to write on that. Was clean enough. Need to write on that. Could have hurt myself. Yeah, so nothing. I mean, that's something. At some point, we do something with this, I assume, but not right now. So that's a possible thing, but obviously, like I said, not something we're going to do anything with right now. I suppose... there might be something we want to do with this, but I don't... No, because it doesn't have any additional interaction except just stop looking at the picture. So I don't think that that's useful. See, this could be Mom being buried in the garden or something. But again, we don't know how to get to the garden in the first place, let alone where to look in the garden. Flomo was displayed over the shelf. Appeared the people who lived in the house were very educated. This room has shelves, but it doesn't have any drawers. Like even this that looks like it could, turns out not to have drawers. That's just a bookshelf. That's just a table with a couple of levels of the table, but no shelves. Oh, I guess there at the desk. There are shelves. That's true. Forgot about those. Although again, I don't know that we're gonna get anything useful out of them. Nothing new in that I haven't seen before. And I wouldn't necessarily expect anything new, but I mean, I haven't noticed anything new in the papers that were there. The papers themselves, I'm sure, have been the same this whole time, but I've not noticed anything new with them. It's giving you OCD? Really? I didn't know you caught OCD by seeing stuff. I thought you developed it over time because of personality traits. Well, this started off pretty good and got poopy after a bit in terms of progress. Don't know. Was it noon when was it the current time in game when I tried calling Jerry, or was that like the hour before? Because it's noon now, right? I'll try Jerry again, although I think it was the same hour. Yeah. And Barbara, I believe, wanted to take Monday off, so she will not be here either, right? Yeah, she took Monday off, so not her either. Yeah, so somebody did it on purpose. It makes it even worse. I swore that I would scream if I saw another brick. Calm down, dude. Calm down. Don't freak out. Lose your voice over something so silly. You're so silly, dude. What? Why? Why are you so silly? Okay. So I can't... Oops. That had to be mixed up with something else. I could see that, but the way it was, I was not saying that OCD doesn't develop that way, but the way he said it, it's giving me obsessive compulsive disorder. Like a single event, suddenly magically you're bestowed with OCD. I don't think it works like that. It becomes worse after certain experiences, of course, possible, and it becomes exacerbated. But I don't feel like just one day you wake up and suddenly you have the disorder, right? Now, it's true. If you have an especially traumatic event, I suppose it could suddenly flip a switch in your brain, basically, so now suddenly you have a problem. That's possible, I suppose, right? More uses bricks. Yeah. Yeah. I was just kind of playing around, splitting hairs, right? It doesn't actually matter. I knew what he was saying. I was kind of teasing. So I still don't know. Something has to go in this, I assume. And also, this should at some point stop winding and actually play, right? But that never seems to happen. I don't know if we ever resolve this, or if it's just a little neat thing in the game but doesn't actually amount to much. I'm not sure. See, they even had this carriage ready, so when their baby came, so sad. They had all this stuff, and then life happened. Wait, well, okay. Are there any numbers in any of this I can read? If I took those together, that'd be 6 numbers, so that would be too many. 3 meat cuttings. Five, 5, 4, 5, 1. I'm not sure what the opening number would be on that, but the phone prefix. But okay, maybe that. Not really seeing anything in that. Okay, and then these. Nothing I can really read there. Not enough numbers. No. Possibly the one number, but you tried. Oh, whatever, Faux Fox. I'm just saying, as far as the Blackwoods knew, it's sad, right? I mean, think about it. If you think that you've lost your child, that's really what I was trying to say, is that for them it would be sad, right? And it seems like it seriously affected them, right? Like, you don't want to miss a word tomorrow, I said yesterday. Easy, easy, easy. We're gonna get to it tomorrow. Calm down. Frick, woman. Yeah, I don't know at this point. I'm not sure where. I want to keep playing for like another half hour, see if we can find something, but I just can't think of where to look. But I mean, try. Okay, so the other number that we had that we used before was 01665. We could try that as a prefix. I don't know if that'll work. 0 1 6 6 5. I don't know how common it is for numbers to share prefixes, so this may be pointless, but 5 5 4 5 1. So nothing. Didn't give me a not a valid number sound, but that could just be, it just always gives a busy tone if it's a bad number. Okay, let's try this 5-digit number. See if that... I only waited since Moses parted the Red Sea, so you know. Okay, 5 5 4 5 1. Yeah. I didn't think that would work, but boy, I really don't know. Did we already try Bailey's number on this? I don't even remember. 6, 5. Yeah, I feel like we did, right? But let's do this anyway. 2, 1, 7. Yeah. No. I don't know. Did we? We didn't really do much when we went back to the greenhouse light, right? Let's see if there's anything else in the damn greenhouse to do. Maybe I just missed something. I needed to go there and I didn't. It tells me the dirt's on the table, but I can't actually grab the dirt. Yeah, well, I'm glad it helped. Sometimes it's just nice to de-stress at the end of the day. Depends on, what all's gone on during the day for you, but... One of the pots collapsed, spreading its contents over the concrete floor. wonder if there's... I don't remember looking in here before for it. I wonder if there's a number in here at all that we might use. It just says the same thing as it's always said too, so I don't know. And this will say like something's going to potentially jump out from inside. Well, I don't know. I'm not coming up with anything new. I think it's kind of pointless to keep wandering and wandering and wandering if you're not going to at least make some progress. So let's do this. Oh, were you preparing food or something while I was playing, Silhouette? Alright. Okay, so that's, I guess, it for now, for tonight. So tomorrow we will be doing To the Moon and Back Again or something, whatever. It's like, I guess Faux Fox was saying it's like 4.5 hours. So we'll be doing that tomorrow. I'll probably just do it in 2 sessions. And I'll probably do it tomorrow and then the next Sunday as well. So, anyway, so join me for that. As you saw, got a new part for We Happy Few up. Today, I should hopefully get another part for Elix tomorrow. And then Monday should be maybe another Last of Us. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.
Stop.